Okay, so let's just dive right into this. Imagine this scenario. You wake up tomorrow, check your bank account, and bam, you need to make $1,000 online, like in the next 30 days.
Yeah.
Not some distant dream, but actual money.
Yeah.
Rent's due maybe, or some surprise bill, or maybe you just got to prove it to yourself.
Yeah, that pressure cooker situation, it's very real for a lot of people. And the thing is, the material we've been looking at is super clear on this. It's not impossible.
Right, not a fantasy.
Not at all. Even if you're literally starting from zero, like no list, no website, no product, nothing. It's doable.
But it's not just like blind luck, is it? The sources trust you can't just flail around. You need a plan.
Exactly. A specific kind of plan. Focused on what they call quick win opportunities, things designed to get cash flowing fast.
Okay.
Using what you've already got, mostly, but, and this is important, these aren't just dead ends. They can scale up later.
So that's what we're digging into today, the actual strategies, the step-by-step from this material.
That's the plan. Proven strategies, practical steps you can, start implementing right away.
But wait, before the how-to, there's that other piece the sources hammer home, the mindset thing.
Oh, absolutely fundamental. Non-negotiable, really. Because most people, their gut reaction is the employee mindset. Meaning they think, okay, where can I find work? Or who will pay me for my hours? It's all about trading time for money, like a job.
Right. But the entrepreneurial way of thinking flips that, doesn't it?
Completely. It's not where's the job. It's what problems are out there that I can solve, or what value can I create that someone would actually pay for? What do people need?
So shifting from selling time to creating value.
Exactly. Value people will pay to get. And the beauty of the online world is that leverage, right?
You mean create it once, sell it many times?
Precisely. You write an ebook, you record a course, you build a template. You do the work up front, but you can sell it over and over. That's just not possible. Trading hours for dollars.
Changes the whole earning potential game.
Fundamentally.
Okay, mindset shifted. I'm thinking value creation. Now, how do I actually create that value fast? Strategy number 1.
The sources point to what they call the knowledge packaging method as often the quickest route.
Knowledge packaging.
Yeah.
Okay, what's the core idea?
It's simple, really. You know more than you think. And your skills, your experiences, things you find totally basic, they are gold to someone else. The trick is identifying what you know that others struggle with and then packaging it up as a solution to their specific problem.
Can you give an example from the material?
Yeah, the classic is Excel. You might think, Excel, everyone knows that. But like, millions of people wrestle with formulas or pivot tables every single day. It's a real pain point.
Okay, so how do you package that?
Well, you don't just sell Excel lessons, you sell the solution. Maybe a super focused mini course. Excel for busy pros. 10 formulas to save 5 hours a week. Price it at, say, $97. You only need, 11 sales to hit that $1 K goal in a month? Or you could do one-on-one tutoring, maybe $50 an hour, that's 20 hours. Or even sell pre-made templates for common Excel tasks for $25 bucks a pop.
So it's leveraging existing knowledge, but targeting a specific problem people will pay to solve. Got it. What's next?
That leads really smoothly into the service-first approach. This is less about packaging knowledge and more about doing things for people, remotely usually.
Doing things they don't want to do.
Or don't have time for, or just don't know how to do. The big advantage here is the speed of payment. You do the work, you get paid pretty much right away.
Okay, like what kind of services are we talking about?
Social media management is a huge one mentioned in the sources. Businesses know they need it, but honestly, a lot of owners hate creating content consistently.
Yeah, I can see that.
So they'll pay someone. And you don't need to be like a world-renowned guru on day one.
No.
The material suggests you just need to be better than what they're doing now, which is often nothing or very little. You could offer a basic package, maybe a $500, $750, even $1,000 a month.
Wow. For what exactly?
Maybe creating and posting, say, 5 times a week. Handling comments, simple stuff. Land 2 clients at $750, boom, you're over the 1K a monthly goal.
That feels really achievable. What else falls under service first?
Oh, lots. Email marketing setup, building basic websites using easy tools like Squarespace, writing blog posts or website copy, virtual assistant tasks, online research. Loads of stuff businesses need help with.
Okay, cool. Strategy 3 was the digital product flip. Sounds intriguing.
Yeah, think of it like flipping houses, but for digital stuff.
Okay.
You find an existing digital product, maybe it's PLR, private label rights content, or a really basic online course, or some templates, something that's okay, but maybe a bit generic or outdated.
And you fix it up.
Exactly. But you have to add real value. You enhance it significantly. Add your own insights, maybe better graphics, more content, restructure it, repackage it. Then you sell it for a much higher price.
So it's not just putting a new label on it. It's actual improvement.
Definitely. The sources warn against just repackaging junk. Like, find a $27 intro to blogging ebook. You could flesh it out with your own case studies, add video lessons, checklists, and relaunch it as the ultimate blog launch blueprint for $197. Or take plain templates, make them look amazing, add more variations, sell a premium bundle.
Leveraging a starting point, but adding your unique value. I like that.
What's strategy 4?
This one's interesting. The material calls it potentially underutilized, the community builder approach.
Building a community, like a Facebook group.
Yeah, or Discord or a dedicated platform.
Yeah.
The idea is people crave connection and focused information, especially around shared interests or goals, and they'll often pay for access to a well-run community.
Pay for access, how does that work? You pick a niche, you know something about maybe keto for beginners or side hustles for creatives. You create the space.
And charge a subscription.
Right. A monthly fee. Maybe $47 a month. You'd need, around 22 members to hit that $1,000 in the first month?
Just 22.
Yeah. The key is delivering value from day one. Good discussions, resources, maybe Q&As. Make it indispensable so people stick around. The growth potential is huge long term.
Okay, that's 4. The last one sounded a bit technical, automation arbitrage.
Yeah, it sounds fancy, but the concept is pretty straightforward. You find repetitive tasks that businesses, especially small ones, are doing manually.
Like what?
Like manually sending follow-up emails or posting the same update to 5 different social platforms.
Yeah.
Or compiling simple reports every week, stuff that eats up time.
Okay.
Many businesses are drowning in this stuff but have no idea how to automate it, or they think it's too complicated or expensive.
So you step in.
Exactly. You learn to use some simple automation tools, things like Zapier or Make, which connect different apps together. Or you set up automated email sequences, maybe a simple website chatbot.
And you charge them for setting it up.
Precisely. You're not just selling your time, you're selling the outcome, the hours they save every single week. That outcome has value. You could charge anywhere from, say, $500 to maybe $2,000 or more for setting up a specific automation, depending on the complexity and the value it provides.
Nice. You do the work once, they get the benefit ongoing.
That's the beauty of it.
This feels like a good moment to bring in AI, which the sources mentioned is a big deal right now. How does AI fit into hitting that $1K goal?
Oh, massively. AI isn't really a separate strategy. It's more like a turbocharger for all the strategies we just talked about.
How so?
Well, think about the creation part. Tools like ChatGPT or Claude, they can help you brainstorm ideas, write outlines for your knowledge product, draft sales emails, generate social media posts for your service clients, even help rewrite and enhance that PLR content for the digital flip.
So it just speeds everything up.
Dramatically. It cuts down the time it takes to get your offer created and ready to sell. Plus, there's an opportunity in AI itself.
Meaning?
Most people are still kind of figuring AI out, right? They're maybe intimidated or don't know how to apply it practically in their business.
Sure.
So if you get good at using AI tools, you have an edge. You can work faster internally, or you could even offer AI-powered services like AI-assisted content creation or helping businesses implement simple AI automation.
Right, leverage the new tech.
Okay.
Okay, so we've got the mindset, 5 solid strategies, plus the AI boost. But the clock's ticking. 30 days. How do you actually do it? The sources laid out a plan, right?
Yeah, a week-by-week breakdown. This is the nitty-gritty action plan.
Let's hear it. Week 1.
Week 1, foundation and strategy selection.
Yeah.
This is crucial. You got to start with an honest inventory. List out everything you know, every skill, every experience. Don't judge it. Just list it.
Even the basic stuff.
Especially the basic stuff. Then, quick market research. Is anyone looking for help with these things? Where are the problems? And based on that overlap, your skills and market need, you must choose one primary strategy. Just one.
Focus is key, you said.
Absolutely critical for speed. Then define your specific offer. What exactly are you selling?
Okay, week 1, choose your weapon. Week 2.
Week 2, creation and setup. Now you build the thing. If it's knowledge packaging, outline the course or write the guide. If it's a service, define your package and maybe create some templates or processes. If it's a digital flip, start enhancing the product.
And the tech side. Getting paid?
Yeah, set up the basics. How will people buy? A simple landing page builder, maybe Gumroad or Stripe for payments. How will you deliver? Email, simple member area. Get the minimum viable setup ready. And draft any marketing messages you'll need.
Got it. Ready to launch by end of week 2, week 3.
Week 3, launch and promotion. Time to tell people. Start with your warm network, friends, family, LinkedIn contacts. Let them know what you're offering. Then, targeted outreach. Post valuable content. Don't just spam. In relevant online groups. Maybe run a tiny ad budget if you have one. Follow up relentlessly with anyone who shows interest. See what's working. Tweak it.
Get the word out and start getting feedback. Okay, week 4.
Week 4. Scale and deliver. Hopefully you've made some sales or have strong leads. Now it's about delivering exceptional value to those first customers. Their testimonials are gold. Keep doing the marketing activities that worked in week 3 and analyze everything. What sold best? Who bought? What questions did people ask? Use this data to refine your offer and plan for month 2.
Wow, okay. Breaking it down like that makes it feel manageable. Intense, but manageable.
Yeah.
But still, those mental blocks are real. The sources talk about common obstacles, right? Like, I don't have any special skills.
Yeah, and the answer is almost always, yes, you do. That week 1 inventory exercise is designed to prove that. Things you take for granted, organizing, explaining, troubleshooting, even hobbies or skills someone else lacks and might pay for.
Okay. What about the big one? I just don't have time.
The sources are pretty blunt. Making this happen does take time up front, maybe 2-3 focused hours a day for those 30 days. If making an extra $1,000 or starting a potential business isn't worth finding that time, well, you got to look at your priorities.
Fair enough.
The point is, this initial time investment can buy you more time freedom down the road.
Right. And the I don't know where to start feeling. Overwhelmed by options.
Go back to week 1. Don't pick the strategy that seems coolest or most profitable on paper. Pick the one that aligns most closely with who you already are. Your current skills, your interests, what's the path of least resistance for you right now? Start there.
Makes sense. Leverage what you've got. Last big fear. What if I fail? What if I don't make the $1,000?
The sources reframe this really well. The only real failure is not trying. Seriously. Even if you only make $200 or $0. But you built a landing page, wrote sales copy, maybe pitched a few people, you haven't failed.
You've learned.
Exactly. You've gained real-world skills, market feedback, experience. That's like a practical MBA. Way more valuable than doing nothing. That education makes hitting the goal the next month far more likely.
So failure is just data gathering.
Pretty much. Data for your next attempt.
We focused hard on the 30-day $1,000 goal. But this isn't just about a quick buck, is it? The sources hinted at the longer game.
Oh yeah, absolutely. This is just the starting line. Each one of these strategies can be scaled into something much bigger.
Like how?
That knowledge package could become a whole online course business. That service you started could grow into a full-blown agency, that little community. Could become a thriving membership site with hundreds or thousands of members.
So the $1,000 is like proof of concept, validation.
Exactly. It proves the model works, gets you momentum, builds confidence, but the ceiling is way, way higher. We're talking potential for 6 figures and beyond if you stick with it and scale smart.
Keep the big vision, but focus on the first step.
Nail the first $1,000. Every action you take is building that foundation.
This has been incredibly practical. It feels like it cuts through a lot of the online business noise and just gives you actionable paths.
Yeah, the opportunities are definitely there. And the tools, especially AI now, make it faster and easier than ever before. The market needs solutions.
So it really comes down to doing it.
The sources end with a real kicker question.
Yeah, what is it?
It's basically, the question isn't whether you can do this. The question is whether you will do this.
Oof, yeah. Puts it right back on you, the listener. You've got the strategies now, the weekly plan, the next move. It's got to be action.
Simple, but not easy. Choose one strategy, just one, and do something anything today.
Not tomorrow, today.
Action is the bridge between knowing and earning.
So, the final thought then, building on all this. Armed with the plan, the strategies, that entrepreneurial mindset, what are you going to create?